Oh, fuck. He's the Phoenix. We didn't do anything fun for our uniforms. I kind of figured it out a little late that people like to do fun things for their uniforms during the Outdoor Classic. I wasn't able to do anything. Hello. Hey, Matthew. That's like slow. Whatever that is. Whoa. Uh-oh, watch out for the pass. Yeah, that was scary. Oh my god. Must be the Phoenix. Hey, I have you wearing all of the all yellow. Yeah, I like the Pistons. Yeah, watch out, fellas. They keep shooting, man. Good pass. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sweet. Wow. That's what the offense should look like. The back-to-back passes, letting the needle create space and sends it to the center and sends it right in. Meets the back of the net. It's an early 1-0 for Jacksonville. But don't get too confident. Oh no. I'm lagging, Willow. The stream. Okay, now I can see. Oh my god, he's on a big breakaway. Who is that? I don't even know. I can't even read. He's got no help. Yeah, he's got no help. Oh. We can't make no help. He did a little bit. Ooh, good defense. Ooh, wait for the pass. We're gonna pass. Hold on, wait for one more pass. How about one more? Okay, that was boring. Nah, but I'm okay. If it was Blazek, I'm okay with that. Okay with that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Blazek is my first ever. He's my Jonah. More like Greg play. I really like Blazek. Whoa, great. Over. That's a different Blazek? Oh. There's two on the team. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. There are two on the team. Yeah. I remember that. I remember picking them and I was like, this is fun. Yeah. Oh, why didn't he grab it? Oh, what a bum. Yeah, where are the fans? It's one of those outdoor versus the kids. That was a great ball. It was just great. Do they have a star under them when they score a goal? Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, you can't. That's just poor defense by Jacksonville. It must be a Jacksonville game. That's typically what they do. But it's okay. Or no, they just have a star when they have the ball. Okay. Good hit. Wow. Well, now you got to get the puck out of there, buddy. Thank you. You figured it out. That's what matters. Pass this thing. If you're a good person, you would have passed it, but that's a bad person. Oh, he didn't want to. He had to get off the ice. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Good pass. Oh. Oh, wow. Turn over. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Are you kidding? Wow. It's the defense, the pass that does it. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah. He does really good. He was the second overall pick, yeah? Did he trade away the first? I'm trying to remember what happened. And maybe it was the other way around, where we kept the first, we traded the second. Blazek went first. Did I keep both of them? Whoa. I definitely did not keep both of them. I know that. Yeah. Daru went first? Wow, I had a fucking good draft. Oh, these are so good. Obviously, I had a great draft. I had, like, all the picks. Almost a post draft to himself. That would have been hype. There you go. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Here we go. On the breakaway, can he do it? They typically don't. Oh, wow. That was a slick shot. Went crazy if it went in. Wow, good passing there from Michigan. For Milwaukee, I don't know. It didn't. Oh, I can't. Good passing here by the snappers. I know that's what they're called, the snappers. That's it to the other side of the ice. Taken in by the boys in blue. Now a good pass, but it can't get through. Now it's Jacksonville on the attack again with a good shot. Bounces off the goalie. Now it's taken in. Close to a turnover there. Now a post check. Gonna kind of just oh wow, big penalty there. A big penalty. When did we all three? When did we get penalty answers? I'm not even gonna look at it anymore. I don't want to know. I'm too high to even consider thinking about that.
Bro, what's going on?
Hey, look, I'm here.
I'm so proud of you, bro.
I've actually been here the past couple games. I think I missed the most recent one.
Oh, yeah, I think you might have been to more games than me this season.
Shit, here we go. Here they go. That was almost like a fucking perfect pass. If you would have slowed down a little bit, it would have been right there. They look down in the back of the net. You seen that? That's pretty creative. Turnover to Jacksonville. Sends it to the other side of the ice. Picked up and advanced by Milwaukee, Michigan. I don't know, one of them. Handled well. Now Jacksonville's got it going the other way. Shot bounced off the goalie. Passing now is Michigan. Past the blue line. Tries to shoot it, can't find. He had two defenders all over him. And the goalie beelines for the fucking Jacksonville player. Justin Long is still here and he's still alive, folks. Now it's taken in Milwaukee again. It bounces off the post, I think. I'm going to make a good guess that that's what happened. Now it's a 3-on-1 situation. A pass makes it a little bit better leverage, but nothing avails for Jacksonville. Oh, look at that. That's all we got for two, and it's a 1-2 puck game. It's not a ball game here. It's a puck game. Did they say that? Did they say puck game?
No, bro. They called the game. It's a 1-2 game, 2-1 game.
It's not. Well, we'll call it a puck game. We'll call it a puck game. Are we cocked? Are we cocked? And it is Milwaukee. Thank you, guys. It is Milwaukee. I got clarification. They're Milwaukee. Now here we go. Third period underway. Jacksonville immediately lets the game get tied.
Wow.
Immediately off the drain. It's huge. I think that's the second one of the day. Basically a new period. It's a new putt game. We're at 3. We're at tied. It's the third period. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Thank you. See, I'm trying to read. I'm too intoxicated to do that though. Well, there's Blazik. What the fuck is that guy's name? Oh, is that Terrence Birdie? I bet you that's who that is. Oh my god, Daryl Iowa is on the ice. Hello. That's probably not crazy. He's probably on the starting line. Isn't it Daryl? Is it Daryl? Did I get that right? Do I have puck knowledge?
I'm at your team.
Daryl Iowa? Yeah, wow. I do have puck knowledge. How did that not go in? That looked like that went in. Wow. They're trying to get this offense with him. Oh, he kind of had a lane there to shoot. Didn't find the back of the net, though. Milwaukee's going to have a shot at it. Oh, wow. Took a weird bounce. Almost went in. Oh, my goodness. The turnover there. A good save by the goalie for Jacksonville. Hugo Cavalier gets it checked out of his puck. Out of his puck? Out of his fucking stick. Here we go. I think that's Blazik. But it's stolen. Oh, my God. With a bad shot by the Milwaukee winger? I don't know. Now 1-on-1. It's a 1v5. Where are the rest of the guys? I should say, where did they go? At the face-off. Oh, taken in. Oh, wow. Great play, but didn't find the back of the net. They're still going to get a couple tries, and there's a delayed penalty. Aye. For the next 30 seconds, it's going to be 4 men on the ice for Jacksonville. Milwaukee needs to capitalize, but look at this. Oh, my goodness. Jacksonville. Still a lot of time left, but very... Wow. Look at the butt chops. Scoring it. Oh, that would have been hype. Wow. Incredible defense out of Jacksonville there. Maybe some miscues by Milwaukee more. Power play almost up. 10 seconds remaining. And it's sent back to the other side of the ice. And there it is. The power play is over. We are back to normal hockey, individuals. Oh, no.
Whoa.
Milwaukee. Off by Lundahl. Are you kidding? He fought and won the game. Rips this game up. Now Milwaukee's up by 1. What can Jacksonville do? Oh my goodness, almost let up a goal right away. Still has a chance to. Milwaukee playing great hockey right now. It looks like Jacksonville is going to take the puck for at least a little bit. Can they get one in? No, not there. Take it in. Milwaukee moving down the left side of the ice. It's a pass turned over. Now Jacksonville's got control. Almost a weird ricochet pass. Fighting for it is Birdie. Birdie looking for help. Sees if he can find one. He does, but he doesn't find the back of the net. Now Milwaukee's got it. Pass mid-ice. Trying to go 1-on-1 with his 4 Jacksonville yellow caps there. They are going to win that. Wow, what a game, though. What a game. That's good hockey, man. That's good hockey. Yeah, that game was incredible. Jacksonville played pretty okay. All right, well, if the Jacksonville play again, let me know. But it looks like they won't be, so I'm out of here.
White turkey. Oh boy. It's just me.
Not anymore.
I'm kidding.
Wilo's here too.
Oh boy. I'm drinking
I
and
let
eating
Tim
dinner
put the
right now, bro.
spotlight for a little bit.
Kind of buzzing. If I had a few darts, it'd be pretty elite right now.
Alright. What do we have next? So a pretty good game to start us out.
That was entertaining.
3-2 win for the Milwaukee Snappers in the blue out jerseys. Next up, it's the Caribou taking on. Oh, it's your team, Henry. It's the Caribou taking on the Monarchs.
Hype me up. We're not lost for one.
So both teams have special alternates for this game. Quebec have a blackout jersey. Montreal have the orange retro, which this will be a fun jersey matchup, black on orange.
Nice. I'm liking it.
And it's Porter taking on Baranov in net today. For what? Anyways.
Oh, he undeafened. We gonna lay belt, bro. You're not safe. Up Montreal. I'm up Montreal.
Anyways, yeah, Caribou we're taking on the Montreal Monarchs here. And which should be a pretty decent game. I mean, both teams, I believe, are out of the playoffs right now. These are the two teams that are... Actually, no, Montreal are just clinging on by a point. If Quebec wins this game, they actually leapfrog Montreal if they win in regulation. So, something to look out for. Anyways,
No, we're still in playoffs.
Yeah, no, they'd have 12 points if they win it, and you'd have 9. Yeah. So technically, anyways.
East just a bloodbath this year, bro.
It really is. Every team is like somewhat competitive, which is pretty awesome. All right, in we go to game 2. This time it's the two Canadian teams out of 3. They're playing in Ontario, but these two teams are both from Quebec. It's Les Betals as Turcotte and Silton in the face-off dot, and it's won by Quebec. First shot is blocked, and now Randall Glass the other way. Glass has a chance here.
Oh,
he's in, but a save. And Porter holds on for the whistle. Face-off coming here, 1. Ham of a shot, save. He's been promoted to the first line for this game. He gets a quick shot there, but Porter gloves it down and gets another whistle. Face-off coming here.
Strong starting as always.
Last of a chance, but a save as Markov lost the puck. And now he'll be the one to skate it through. Gets it up to Sebastian Stanek here. Stanek hit by Silton and will lose the puck. Now it's Rocky Stone wearing the C. And now Whitney with the interception.
Terrible
by
dog.
himself. Whitney! Baranov save. Behind the net they go. And they lose it. Rocky Stone.
Wow.
Up to Ham. Back to Stone. Save by Porter. Already 5 shots for Montreal so far in just the first shift as Whitney skates it out. Whitney to Loxinen, saved by Baranov. What a chance. Just cannot beat Oleg Baranov, the Russian wall. And now it's Lazarev. He is hit by Stevenson. And now here comes Rusty Fox into the zone. Fox had a broken shot, but a save. Now it's Nathan Morris. Has Dushik with him. Morris fires, but it's stopped by Porter. Loxton again, he's losing steam, but he skates it in and he's saved. Loxton, big hit by Lundqvist. Surprised it wasn't called a board, but ref says play on. Here's Lazarev. Just allowed to walk into the zone, makes the save though, Porter. And now Stevenson rushing in. Chance stopped. And a penalty coming here. It's Paul Bacone getting called for the trip. As Stevenson released the puck, he sent him to the ice, and it'll be a power play for the Caribou here. And Quebec, a team you do not want to give power plays to, is Nichols fires in the save. What is he doing on the ice? I guess their regular power play 1 unit is tired as Valancourt able to take it away and able to get the clear. So it'll be a little reset here as Nichols runs into the net and Gates will be the one to take the puck up. Now passes to Whitney. Whitney skating in, but a stop. Another save by Baranov in this one as Ellison
I
gets the
wasn't worried
clear.
at all.
And that should be it as Gates runs into the goaltender and a penalty called here on Nichols. So it'll be 4-on-4 for 0 seconds, and then Montreal gets a power play. A funky moment there as now the penalty ends and Vacone gonna have to play wing on this power play. Which is interesting as Ellison intercepts it and Vacone and it goes all the way down. Ham and they both overskate. It'll end up being Snow getting the clear. Sure. Alright, here's Ellison behind his own net. Passing up to Vacone. He has like 50 speed. Why is he out there? Here's Silton. Silton all alone.
Get off the ice.
Where's the puck? Puck bounces in. Oh my goodness. Puck goes in off the leg pad of Jim Snow, and it's 1-0 Montreal.
Which goal? Best. Good boy.
Lucky goal. It's going to be credited to Topi Silton, and it is 1-0. Off one of the weirdest goals you will ever see. Quebec has a weird habit of own goaling. As Loxton is in and he scores!
Oh, bro.
Right back they score to Pius Loxton. A great goal for him. As he beats Baranov blocker side, it's a tie game 1-1.
Can't do that.
31 seconds to go. Face off. Sent all the way down the ice, and now it's Turcotte in the zone. Passed. Oh, wow. Bit of chaos in front there, but Baranov managed to make the save. Blast into the zone, but Porter made the stop. Phil Gates, 15 seconds to go. Moves it to Whitney.
Get off.
Whitney tries to dangle, gets the shot off, but Baranov able to cover it. And we'll get a whistle. Shots 10 apiece, 12 seconds to go in the first. Face off, won by Fox. Donuts passes. Oh, Loxton's there, he scores!
Yeah.
Look what crashing the net gets you as Tobias Loxton just deposits it into the empty net. 2-1 now the score late in this first period. Great D2D action there, and nobody is on the offense. As he just grabs a rebound, he doesn't even have to shoot it, he just throws it in. No goalie interference there. And it is 2-1.
I'm realizing how underrated this Quebec goal song is, to be honest.
Last in save behind the net. One last chance and can't get it to go. That is it for the first. All right, after one, a very solid effort by both of these teams. Lots of low-danger shots. The expected goals are a lot higher than you might expect for these shot totals, but the goals are flying off the board. It is 2-1. And I mean, yeah, all I'm gonna say is there's been a lot of lucky goals. I mean, the Fox supposed own goal was pretty brutal, and the Loxman goal. I mean, I don't know. I think it's been some pretty chaotic, dirty goals.
Always pick up your garbage, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Well. Yeah. But overall, a pretty solid first period. We'll see if the scoring continues as we go to the second here. 2-1 is Quebec the lead. In the black are Quebec. In the orange are the Montreal Monarchs. And Ellison picks off the pass. He's all alone. Ellison. Oh my goodness. Grigory Markov into the hit and a chance.
Why would you not shoot that?
Phil Gates. Now he's got a chance. He's kicked away by Baranov. Lots of chances to start this period as Ham goes in, and that's off the paddle Porter. Pretty easy save. Now, Turcotte the other way, 3-on-2. Defenders run into each other. Turcotte trying, but he hits the outside of the post. That didn't even challenge the net. As Randall Glass shot was blocked. Turcotte the other way, breakaway.
Come on, bro.
Turcotte trying, post again.
The post low-key the MVP in this game, bro.
Turcotte hit the post twice on the same move. He's got to make an adjustment there. It'll be an offensive zone draw, though, for Quebec as Montreal will win it. Here's Lazarev. He just dumps it in for his compatriots as Loxton takes it the other way. to Stevenson, fires and a save. Loxton trying to get the rebound for his third goal, but it doesn't really work out. Passing to Fox, chance saved. Now pass to Lazarev. Dumps it in. Donuts. And a chance for a Lazarev save by Porter. Now behind the net. Lazarev just allowed to enter the front of the net, but Porter just trips him and takes the puck. No penalty. It'll be a cover. That was interesting. Face-off coming up here. Brendan Willow in his first career game. And Austin, what a save by Porter.
Yeah, this one
As he just reaches out and swats that away with his leg. And saves up. Likely goal here is Valancourt with chance off the face-off saved. Brendan Willow behind the net. Stolen away. Martinez. Just gonna dump it in and chase after it. He had to run into two defenders as Fernand Vacone takes it. The legendary Milwaukee Snapper won a cup with them in Season 2. Hoping to do that with this Montreal team as Martinez takes it, and Valancourt just defends it beautifully. Brendan Willow now. Willow saved, and whoa, Porter just runs right into Austin. Just runs right into Porter. And falls
man, you can't do that.
And it'll be Vacone taking the puck from his own corner. And I don't know what that pass was, but Turcotte on the counter to Stanek. Turcotte save and held by Baranov. Some great passing there, but Baranov just read it all the way. And we've got a face-off going up here. Markov tipped and a stop by Baranov again off into his chest. Another face-off coming in here. 59.4 to go in the second. Turcotte wins it to Markov. Shot. This time goes through cleanly. Saved again. Pass up, misses, and goes all the way to the other end as Markov will reset. Gets it to Whitney. Whitney. It's a shot off through traffic, but stopped. And now it's Ellison. Ellison, content to just lead the rush. He drop passes it, but everyone misses it. And now it's Stone resetting up the Glass. Glass 2-1 against Markov somehow. Shot saved by Porter. 19 for 20 on saves so far as Trout Porter. And this one, Whitney is in and he scores! Clean shot beats Baranov. And it's 3-1. I'm not sure what happened to Baranov, but that's usually a shot he saves. This is Odin Whitney we got talking about, though. One of the best shooters in the league. I think Stone, yeah, maybe it screened him a little bit. Probably have to pinch that a little faster if you're Rocky Stone. And Quebec goes up 3-1. Late in the period, they are looking like the better team so far, and there's Stevenson. My goodness. They are just torching Oleg Baranov in the second period. 2 more goals in short succession, right off the face-offs. Skated up, deposits it into the net. Might have been a backhand, disrespectful backhand, top of the circle. But it works, and Quebec up 4-1 in the second period. And here comes Rusty Fox. They're not done, or maybe they are. Stevenson able to get it back, but it's off the pad of Baranov. Set the other way, Lazarev. Lazarev trying. Shot missed the net. Up to Loxinen. One last chance in this period, maybe. Loxinen gets through traffic. He scores!
Man, I gotta give up, bro.
The Miss Loxinen with the hat trick. And it is 5-1. What the heck is going on here? I guess if it works, it works. They are just shooting on Oleg Baranov and it is working. And that'll be it for the second. 5-1 the score in Toronto in the snow. You gotta wonder, maybe if this will be the turning point for this Quebec team. I mean, it's been a real struggle for them scoring so far. This might be the most goals they've had all season. Amazingly. And we'll see if they can keep it going into the third period, maybe. There's plenty of time left as we get the face-off. Turcotte wins it. And steals it from Silkinen. Here he goes! Baranov saves it. So now it's Topi Siltanen up to Tex Ham, who just dumps and chases. And Gates beats him to the puck as Stanek takes it. Stanek. Cut off the middle. Shot saved by Baranov. Now it's Glass. They are just going to keep playing dump and chase for whatever reason. It's not really working for them. I mean, they are getting a fair amount of shots, but they are getting lots of counters in return as Rocky Stone now. Stone, bad angle shot, easily saved by Porter. And now Turcotte outskates everyone. Dominic Green, he's able to get past. Into the corner they go. Turcotte behind the net, waiting for his teammates to get the line change off. It doesn't really work out. And now they'll reset. Jim Snow with the puck. Snow gonna just skate it himself. And a little dump and chase action here as Green gets to it first. Rusty Fox now on the ice. As Dominic Green skates it in. Green to the middle to Dushik, but Porter is there with the save. Another stop. Now Stevenson. Stevenson passes Loxinen, trying for his 4th of the night, but a stop. Loxinen trying again, and Barnum just takes him down and covers. Interesting strategy there for Tobias Loxinen, just going balls to the wall trying for these goals. I mean, it's working for him so far, but maybe play a little smarter and get some more points. And the cone to Austin. Austin, the third line player's shot saved. Now it's Samerson. Samerson and Martinez, a 2-on-2 effort. Shot knocked away. Samerson trying to get to the net. He just runs into Baranov and it will be covered. Trying a face-off here. East and Willow. Willow wins the face-off. East behind the net. And Vacone blows him up. My goodness, what a hit. Vacone passing to Austin, who moves it up to Brendan Willow, who dumps it in. Willow dump and chase, gets the puck back to Vacone. Save, rebound, doesn't go. Vacone to Austin. Pass to the middle. Oh my goodness, Vacone's still stuck in the net. Him and Porter were having some words, but the puck manages to stay out. Now Martinez dumps it in. Paul Vacone resetting. Gets it up to his brother, Fernand Vacone, and he is dumped by East. And the puck, speaking of dumps, is dumped in. Whitney. To Stanek. Saved by Baranov. As Vacone dumps it in, down to 40 seconds to go in this affair. Gates up to Stanek. Passes to Whitney, who moves down the wing. Had a couple defenders on him. Whitney fires to Stanek. Saved. And held. I know he's allowed 5 goals, but Oleg Baranov has looked very solid against this Quebec team. It's just a shame his defense has been so rough. Turcotte, the puck bounced right to him, but a stop. Whitney, from the spot, he scores! 6-1. I mean, just unrelenting pressure. Whitney, the one-timer. Looked almost like Alex Ovechkin from the spot there. I'm not sure Baranov ever saw that. There were a lot of his own guys in front of him. And it is 6-1 with 25 seconds to go. Here's Odin Whitney. Whitney trying for his 3rd. Save made. Loxinen. Speaking of players with 3 goals. Pass to Loxinen. Stopped by Baranov. Battle in the corner. Turcotte. Long shot. Save. 10 seconds now. Siltanen. Gonna try to weave through traffic. 5 seconds. Easy goes to the corner. Siltanen, Ham, back to Siltanen, wide, and that is going to be it. The Caribou, with a season-high 6 goals, win by 5 on multi-goal efforts from Tobias Loxinen and Odin Whitney. Loxinen himself had 8 shots on net, and will be our player of the game for this one. Looking more and more likely that he will be an all-star. He leads the Caribou in points and goals, I believe, now. After that hat trick. In a very, very strong game for this entire Quebec team. I mean, even Trout Porter made 26 saves and 1.3 goals saved above expected. Very good game for him. And just like that, the Quebec Caribou in a playoff spot, at least for now. After that win, they're up to 12 points. Still not in a great position. They have 12 points in 11 games, but for now, they cling on to a playoff spot unless Michigan wins their game. Speaking of Michigan, I believe they are next. Am I correct? No, I'm not correct. Oh, who's next? Colorado and Seattle. And, well, here are the special uniforms for this one. They are pretty amazing, I gotta say. The new, Barber Pulse, Seattle Metropolitan style uniforms. Yeah. You can be the last game if you want. I can move you guys to last. I don't care. Whatever you guys want. Oh, and Colorado gets to wear their purples. So it's a fun uniform matchup, that's for sure. I'm not sure there's anything you can do to argue that otherwise. I mean. So Seattle will have their backup Marshall Mack in against Colorado and their starting goalie. So it should be a close game. I'm predicting probably a 4-2 win for Seattle, but it should be a fun one. I'm not saying it's going to be a bad game at all. So here we go. As we welcome back the Seattle Metropolitans for the first time since 1917. They were the Stanley Cup winners. And now you got the Commons Cup instead, and they are resurrected as the Seattle Sonar, who are paying tribute to those early teams. As here we go. Herbert Graff to Christian Johnson. As he skates up the wing, fires, misses the net, face chance to save, and now LaCroix into the zone, and good shot, another save. Johnson behind the net, just takes it himself, pass to Graff, through traffic, save, LaCroix, Wagner handles it. Stop, another save for Wrangler to start out here. As his defense has not done much to inspire much confidence, but he has been pretty solid. Ryan Wrangler. Here goes Christoph Dion behind the net. Dion and Iskinen doesn't go to Dubé, scores! Romain Dubé, puck bounces right to him. On the first shot of the game, Colorado go up 1-0. First shot of the game for them, I must say. Iskinen runs into the goalie, and no goal interference will not get called, obviously, but he does get an assist for that. He did not contribute much of value to that play, but he does get an assist, which is good for him. He's been pretty snake-bitten in the points category so far this year, as Deputy trying to find someone. The pass goes all the way to the other end of the ice. Not a good play for him, as Mike Lawrence handles. Lawrence getting himself. Lawrence fires, and a save by Mack. Lawrence trying to get it to Best, doesn't go, and now it's Kennedy the other way, all alone. Kennedy! Wrangler with the save. Just got to the post in time. And now a Baramov. Baramov trying to sneak through traffic. Best takes up the puck, but a save. Now Kennedy. Kennedy has a couple defenders on his tail. Skates in, batting with shot, saved by Wrangler. Now a Baramov. A Baramov has room here, fires, but a save. Max stands tall. Now it's Roy King. He is hit by Travis Hunter. Logan Brown keeps it alive, but the attack breaks down. Now Scott Sticks just dumps it in. And they'll get a change here. Porter. And I'm not sure what that was, but Tessier ends up with it. Heikkinen chance save. Hunter chance save by Mack. And now Kennedy the other way. Has Bouchard with him. Just dumps it in. Bouchard trying to get the puck. He hits Giroux, but holds on. And now Phillips into the zone. He goes. Phillips fires, and a stop by Mack. Phillips trying to get to the middle. Nobody gets it. And now Niskanen trailing back, gets it to Tessier. Tessier to Phillips, save, rebound, Mack with the save, goes behind the net. Absolute chaos so far. Niskanen another chance, off the post it goes, as no one on Seattle can play defense apparently. Colorado 11 shots on net as Bouchard skates it in. Bouchard to Ekstrom, shot blocked. Great defense by Colorado as well as Duke Warroad now handles. Pass to Deputy, save by Mack. Now it's Mohawk. Moves it to Ekstrom. Down to 30 to go in this period. Ekstrom crosses the ice, save by Wrangler. Adam Best, the slowest man on this team, skating it through traffic, save. Best trying to find Deputy, but picked off by LaCroix, moves it up to Ekstrom, who is still on the ice, amazingly. He's fighting to fight through. LaCroix with a save. Lawrence. Lawrence, final 10 seconds of the period, saved by Mac. Speedwagon. Johnson just has to dump it in, and that'll be it for the first. 1-0 Colorado after one period of play, and what has been a surprisingly close game. I mean, Colorado looked like a better team for most of that period. Seattle turned it on for the end of it, but they have been the superior team so far, to say the least. Colorado has. Seattle not doing those retro jerseys, very proud. Has not a single goal for them so far, despite the fact they are leading the league in goals per game. Well, tied for it. They have 4.1 goals per game, 41 total goals. As we go to the second period. We'll see what they can do, as now they go the other end. And Niskanen takes the puck off the draw, and he is blown up by Herbert Graf. Passes up to LaCroix. LaCroix crossing the ice, save. LaCroix past the Mohawk, Wrangler blockers it away. He has been on fire to start this one. 10 saves for him, and now Dion and Niskanen. Niskanen into the zone, save. Niskanen behind the net, puck rung around, and Speedwagon picks it up. Speedwagon, shot, fired, saved by Wrangler. LaCroix, try Speedwagon again, save. Mohawk, through traffic, Wrangler grabs it and whistle. Very good play by Wrangler there. Perfect positioning, gloves it down beautifully, and allows his boys to get a change. They were tired, as another shot, another save, and Dubé missing the pass entirely in a normal league. And Boisvert runs into the goalie. Sticks gets there first. Sticks trying, but a save. Best, Lawrence stopped by Mac. Hartman up to Kennedy. Kennedy, what has he got? Saved by Wrangler. Dubé. Romain Dubé has the one goal in this game so far. Passes back to Best. Doesn't go. That pass sent all the way to the other end of the ice now. Lawrence. Scott Sticks has some room now to operate. Boris Howard. To Heikkinen. Back to Sticks. Saves Heikkinen again, but nothing goes. The goaltending has been very solid in this game so far as Travis Hunter, oh my goodness, has another chance to go, and Max says no. Now Roy King, and the defense is just completely disorganized. Another chance, but Wrangler is there. Ekstrom trying to find someone in front. Heikkinen defends well. Now it's Tien Tessier. Tessier just holds up, waits for his boys, but loses the puck. Now it's Ekstrom. Ekstrom pass to Howard. Trying to go blocker side. Wrangler was ready. Now Phillips. Phillips fires over the net. Don't see that very often. Heikkinen. Phillips save and held by Mac. 1:03 to go in the second period. Face-off coming here. Giroux. Chance for Dion. This is save. I missed the... No, you don't. You do not miss the... Dion. Shot. They keep it in. Shot saved by Wrangler. And now it's Giroux. Up to Dion. Dion. Pass to Niskanen. Fires and a stop. Niskanen has all kinds of chances in this game. Just has not been able to beat Marshall Mack. As Bouchard skates in, save. Warroad gets it out to Dion. Dion and Niskanen, 2-on-1. Deputy. Oh, found Niskanen, but couldn't get the shot off in time. I think he might have just missed the pass. As a Baramov trying. Now Porter to Brown. Dumps it in. Down to 20 seconds to go in this second period. Abaramov has room now. Trying. Bad angle shot. I don't know. That was not even close to the net. Save made. Now Speedwagon. 6 seconds. Speedwagon behind the net. And Wrangler will just cover, and everyone goes flying to the ice. Face off coming up. 3.1 seconds. They might have room for one more shot on net. Herbert Graf. He will take it. Save. Boisvert off the buzzer. Another stop, and that takes us to the end of the second. 1-0 the score after two. A very low-scoring game, especially considering the teams that are playing. As Seattle, known for their offense, Colorado less so, but they do have some very solid players, none of whom have really showed up in this game. It's been Romain Dubé with the only goal so far. In these first two periods of play, as we go to the third period, we'll see if there can be some more goals here, or if the Colorado Extreme will hold on to the one-goal lead and end this game 1-0. Here's Niskanen trying to find somebody. The puck bounces around. Eventually, it's Speedwagon picking it up. Here they go. Speedwagon cuts into the middle, but a save. Speedwagon, Graf through traffic, another stop by Wrangler. Now up to 21 saves, sorry, 22 for 22 is Ryan Wrangler today. Deputy and Niskanen off the pad of Mac. And now it's Johnson, the captain the other way. Johnson in, off the post, and held by Wrangler. Oh, that was a great chance for him, but couldn't get it to go. Face off. Graf, long shot, saved. Warroad. Warroad, long shot, Mac is there. Warroad, passing to Abaramov, stopped. Behind the net now, Abaramov. Warroad, from the point, off the glove of Mac. Abaramov. To the middle, covered by Mac. Colorado, 28 shots, just 1 goal allowed by Marshall Mack. He has been on fire as Dubé tried another shot, saved. Baramov, the best, and he just covers it. All right, you guys need to shoot faster. You want to beat Marshall Mack, I guess. Face off. Xavier King moves up to Roy King, and he'll be the one to skate it through. King fires, save. Kennedy behind the net. Good defense. Abaramov. Trying to counter all by himself. Eventually, Lawrence joins the rush, and Mac makes the save and holds for the whistle. Shots 30-24, just 1 goal so far. Either we're going to see an explosion of goals in the next minute or so, or it's going to end 1-0. I feel like there's going to be no in between here. King, one-timer, save by Wrangler again. His 25th save of the night as Lawrence handles to Tessier. Tessier trying to go front door, saved. Ekstrom the other way. Ekstrom, feel like the only player who's really had very consistent puck movement for this Seattle team. Everyone else kind of struggled. There's Hartman behind the net. He is getting absolutely bullied, and Koivu skating it out to Phillips. 1:15 to go in this one. Phillips, oh my goodness, cuts through, but a save. Just couldn't beat Marshall Mack, and another great chance goes by the wayside for these teams as Bouchard in, saved. Held by Wrangler. Face off. Howard. Shot was tipped wide. Would have been going wide if it wasn't picked up. Johnson holds it in. Niskanen at the hit. Here comes Warroad. 1 minute to go. Duke Warroad fires. Stopped by Mac. Dion to Warroad. Another save. Oh, bounces just wide. Almost trickled in, but now it's Nick Bouchard. Bouchard fires. Save. Johnson overskated. To Graf, save. Brown, save. Another chance. Brown, oh my goodness. Ryan Wrangler. And it's dumped in. Kevin Mohawk moves it up to Johnson. Johnson dumps it in. 30 seconds to go. Running out of time here are Seattle. Dion dumps it. They're just playing her on ball now. LaCroix just allowed to skate through. Oh my goodness, he's free. LaCroix, save! Running out of time now. Sticks. Fires, stopped. Sticks to the middle. Max save. Xavier King, Kennedy, blocked, and that is it. Colorado hold on for a 1-0 win. Somehow. All right. Colorado Extreme Man. They managed to win in the stupidest ways ever, I can tell you. 32 save shutout by Ryan Wrangler to get Colorado the win. I'm not going to question how that happened. All right. Well, that was a really odd game, but Colorado happy to get the win there. And next up on the docket, it's Carvina and Salem. Carvina did not give me a special jersey. Salem did though. They have the Patriots jersey, or whatever it's called. I mess with it. It's pretty interesting. So anyway, we move on to our next game of the night. And this is one that probably should feature a number of goals, unless Haram Pak works to perfection, which it doesn't usually. They usually end up scoring a lot anyways. But 74 to 81 overall wise. I think I know who's going to win this game, but you never know. Carvina are just really stupid. Or are they playing Woods? I might have made a mistake there. I think they still had it on backup. That's my fault. We'll get a quick reset here. Carvina and Salem. Alright, we're good now. Both teams playing their starting goalies tonight. Here we go. First face-off of the game. Quincy Grimes wins it. Moravec skating it through. Moravec trying to bounce the middle. Doesn't go. Now it's... What the heck was that? Alright. Granlund to Rogers. Messier. Sanderson. Save by Hasek. Kapanen. Fires and a stop by Woods. Rogers. Penalty coming here on Moravec. He gets called for the board on Alex Rogers. Power play put up for Salem. Or should I say New England, because they are the Patriots. Face-off coming here, won by Sanderson. And cleared out. No, Granlund holds it in. Granlund, long shot, stopped. Messier into the corner. Hit by Ventura, and they're able to get the clear. Rogers resets up to Messier. He moves up to Vlasov. Vlasov trying here. Messier. Maybe one too many passes, and Nystrom able to get the clear this time. So, and no one... Okay, Vlasov... No one wants the puck. Alright, Vlasov takes it. Vlasov. Bounces off one guy, save. And now Moravec the other way. Lubomir Moravec fires, he scores! Lubomir Moravec makes it 1-0 Jokers. Assist to Lalamaki, the new addition to the team. He's only played a couple of games with him. Moravec did that most to himself though. What a goal by him. Cuts outside, fires in the legs of Rogers, and couldn't find it in time. And it is 1-0. Carvina, as Bowman takes it behind the net, he loses it to Kapanen. John Kapanen, here he goes. Fires a shot off the pad of Woods. And okay. Puck bounces in a really weird direction, back to Mata. Mata ices it. Unless Carvina get a play to it first, it'll be Ramazanov skating. Kapanen tries. Stopped. Blocked, maybe. Grimes. Long shot blocked again. This time it was Foman. Samuelson hit by Seitan. Satan shot. Knocked away. Covered by Woods. Face-off coming here. 1:24 to go in the first period. Very low event so far. Very characteristic of the Carvina game. Moravec. Oh, sorry. Ventura off the post. And held by Woods. Face-off coming here. Won by Lalamaki. Hennon steals. Moves up to Sam Jackson. Jackson by himself. Jackson. Saved by Hasek. And held. Face-off coming up now. Off his own draw for Salem. Won by the Jokers. Here comes Moravec. Always has one tonight. Moravec fires. Saved by Woods and held. And everyone goes crashing into the net. Sure, why not? Face-off. Lalamaki versus Makarov. Won by Lalamaki. But Makarov eventually regains possession. Shots are 5-4. This has been the opposite of that first game. Or the previous game. Here's Moravec. Dumps it in. Casey Shelton up to Jackson. Jackson up to Makarov. Makarov saved by Hasek. Makarov behind the net. He goes. Another stop by Hasek. Prince. forced to join back in the lineup after the injury to Gasser. Winthrop is going to take him out for a couple of games. His shot knocked away. Brandlin. Hannanen dumps it in. Hopping in the other way. Up to Nystrom. Dumps it in. And oh my goodness, Rogers, the booming hit there. And Messier gets to it first. Messier has a chance. Messier cross. Oh, at the post. Messier trying to jam it in. Hasek says no. And held for the whistle. 11.7 seconds to go in the first period. Face off. Won by Sanderson. Sanderson to Samuelson. Long shot save. 7 seconds as Moravec skates it. Fires and a stop by Woods. Samuelson clears it, and that ends the first. 1-0 Carvina after 1. Bit of a surprise. A severe lack of offense in this game. I mean, that's not surprising for a Carvina game, but still. Very funky game so far, as they are the ones leading, and by a comfortable margin too on the expected goals too, by 0.1. As we go to the second period, we'll see if Carvina can hold on to this 1-0 lead they've built. They saw. I mean, I'd like to see more goals personally. That's just me though. Vlasov chance. He can't beat Hasek. Vlasov behind the net. He goes. Vlasov pass to Rogers, scores. What a pass by Renat Vlasov. Finds Rogers breaking toward the slot, and it is a tie game, 1-1. I mean, look at the awareness by Vlasov here. Take it behind the net to the open space, and Rogers just sitting in the high slot. Beautiful pass. And we've got ourselves a tie game. Face off, won by Carvina, and now Moravec. Grimes with the counterattack. Quincy Grimes. Bad angle shot, Woods with the save. Mata, Bronco holds it in. Save. Pass up to Messier through the legs. Messier a chance with a save. Messier. Pass to Rogers, scores! Again, it's Alex Rogers. Makes it 2-1. Yeah, I think these are a reference to the New England Patriots. I'm pretty sure. I don't know for sure. Jack Wood didn't really give me a reason as to why he made it this way, but it is a 2-1 game. Salem take the lead. Face off, won by Salem as they dump it in. Moravec behind his own net he goes, and whoa, Koppinen all alone. Koppinen fires and a save by Woods. Rogers has 2 goals already somehow. A very rare night for him as the shot goes in and probably drifted wide. Here's Koppinen. Koppinen fires off the pad of Woods. Koppinen trying. Behind the net he goes. Koppinen passing. Good interception by Rogers. Now it's Messier dumping it in. Here's Lemoine. Trying to skate it through, dumps it in, and chases. Samuelson, and the pass off the mark. Goes all the way into the Carvina end. Robinson, oh, no, Coronen gets there first. Puck bounces right to Robinson, he scores! Oh my. A terrible pass bounces off the skate of somebody and right to Robinson. He just roofs it. And it's 3-1. Coronen off the leg of Stan. And that was weird. Okay, 3-1 game. Salem leads. I'm not going to question that. Coronen, this time a pass gets the Prince. Satan. Lemoine, save by Woods. Puck all the way out. Here comes Lemoine gets there first, and now it's Moravec. Lubos Moravec. Skating it in. He has knocked off the puck. Satan fires and a stop by Woods. Shelton. Robinson. Goes off wide, off the hit of Pittman. Pass to Jackson. Long shot, saved. Makarov. Bouncing in the middle, Bronco is ready. Here he goes, Ernest Bronco. Shot blocked. Ari Hannanen the other way. Trying, Hannanen fires and a stop by Hasek. Sanderson holds it in and fires another chance, saved. And Hannanen just... Alright, that was a great pass. Granlund. Pittman to Moravec. Moravec. Oh my goodness, what a move! Oh, save! Off the post, and Granlund almost put it into his own net, but it stays out. Sanderson. Sanderson fires and a stop. Grimes. Him and Koppinen. Koppinen, one-timer scores! 3-2 now the score. What a play by Quincy Grimes, a beautiful pass, and Koppinen, one of the best finishers in the league, trying the back of the net. Top corner. And here comes Tamir Foman with a chance, stopped by Hasek. Oh my goodness, Messier just runs over Roger Lamont. And we got a fight behind the play. Hood and Samuelson going at it. And Samuelson just barrels him down. Very quick end of that one. And a big boost, I guess, for Salem here. They're already up one. Might as well take it. Here's Messier. Passing the Foman. Messier gets it back, but a save. And that'll be it for the second. Well, after two, a lot more goals, 4 of them off the board in that second period. 3 of them coming for Salem, 1 of them coming for Corvina, and it's a 3-2 lead now for Salem in this one. Very dominant game for them, very dominant second period. As Corvina weren't able to get really much of anything going. The Jokers need to get more shots on net if they want to win this game. They gotta beat Ashwoods more. The third period in this one. Face off, and puck bounces in on net. Hasek kicks it away. Here goes Moravec, losing the puck. Now it's Vlasov up to Sanderson. Sanderson, they are content to just dump and chase here, I guess. And whoa, Sanderson! Rogers can't pull the trigger. Probably would have had the hat trick if he did shoot it. Long shot by Mata, saved. Messier up to Vlasov. Vlasov, he's all alone. Vlasov in off the post. Oh, couldn't quite find the back of the net. As Moravec handles. Moravec trying, saved by Woods. Rogers the other way. Passing, puck bounces back to Granlund. Fortunately, he was ready for it as Messier. Messier cuts inside, saved by Hasek. Lalamaki. Dumps it in. Gagne up to Flintlock. Pass to Messier. Dumps it in. Koronen, the new trade acquisition for Corvina, playing in defense for him. As Satan takes it to the middle, bounces in on Woods, but he makes the save. Flintlock. Mike Flintlock, hit, loses it. Robinson, chance, save. Bowman, pass to Ramazanov, stopped by Hasek again. Robinson able to keep it in here, and he loses the puck eventually. He got bounced around. Here's Nystrom. Dumps it in halfway through the third period. It is still a 3-2 game, anyone's game, honestly. As stolen away, Prince, saved by Woods. Moravec trying to find Lamont, but the pass was well off the mark. Bronco. Granlund, and they are just going to play Haram puck. Sure. Haram on Haram. All right. Here's Moravec. Moravec and Prince going in, fires, and a save. Rogers trying to seal the game here. He just dumps it in. Moore there is going to keep playing dump and chase. Vlasov somehow gets to it first. Granlund fires and a save. And then hit by Prince. Not a guy you expect to be doing a lot of hitting, but he did do it there. Here's Pittman. Pittman hit by Vlasov and loses it. And they just ice it again. Mata to Robinson. Pass to Pittman, all alone on a breakaway. Pittman! Saved by Woods, and it's held. 34 seconds to go, an offensive zone draw coming for the Corvina Jokers here. Face off, won by Grimes. Mata, one-timer, saved, held by Woods. Face off coming up. 32 seconds to go in this one. Grimes, oh, Sanderson won it. Here's Messier. Attacking down the wing. Trying to find someone. Rogers to Vlasov, saved. Vlasov trying to find Messier. Shot was blocked by Ventura. Ventura skating it up. Long shot back to Grimes. Doesn't go. Behind the net now. And Nystrom overskates. Flintlock. Nobody wants the puck. Flintlock eventually takes it. Pass bounces in the middle. Flintlock saved by Hasek. That is going to be game. Foeman. Pass to Ramazanov. Save and And that was certainly a game. I don't know what else to say about that. I mean, just an ugly win for Salem, no matter how you put it. It's not their greatest showing. But they did do enough to get the win. Despite, I mean, they heavily outshot them, and they still didn't win by any more than one goal. I mean, that's not the greatest performance from them. But, hey, it works. They do get the win. They do manage to beat Haram Puck. It works, I guess. Player of the game is Alex Rogers, who had 2 goals. Alright, next up we have 2 more games tonight, and we got San Diego taking on Orlando next. So, we got the Swordfish, and we've got the Orlando Stripes. Who else would it be? Wearing the all-whites tonight. As they take on Mikko Pikkinen and the San Diego Swordfish. Should be a pretty good game, I think. And anyway, without further ado, here we go. San Diego taking on Orlando. Orlando trying to blend into the snow, which there isn't much of tonight. It's been a flurries from time to time, but snow is not falling down in heaps, as we've seen in previous versions of this event. At the St. Croix River and in at Lake Minnetonka, it was. Michigan game is last, yeah. Here goes Kravchenko. Kravchenko is in! Oh my goodness! Kravchenko makes it 1-0 on a beautiful solo play. And, alright, that's how Kravchenko makes it 1-0. Not a guy you expect to be scoring on a team like Orlando, but here we are. Just outspeeds them. And just out everything's them. Sure, why not? Shot, picking and save and held. Face-off coming up. Bondarenko, Semp chance, knocked away by Pikkinen at the last moment. Here's Tolman. Dalibor Tolman. Long shot, knocked away by Hatton. Now it's Krabs. Buckets is in and he scores! Roy Buckets with a beautiful shot, and it's 2-0 San Diego. I mean, just a beautiful cut inside by Roy Buckets, and Bondarenko was not able to get there in time. Hatton also not able to get there in time. Here's Straglione. Straglione in and fires, but a save by Hatton. And, oh, okay. Here's Bones Howard. Zakharov, the only man back. Oh my goodness, Bones Howard, but a save by Pikkinen. He made a great move to get to the net, but couldn't finish. Welcome Pasicalio to the San Diego Swordfish as he finds himself in the game on the second pair. Mark Bush moves up to Kallio. Strome, trying, saved by Hatton. Cameron Gibbs up to Captain Mantine. Up to Norman. Norman with Koskinen. Norman, saved by Pikkinen. Fink able to hold it in. But eventually, Romanov skates it out. Igor Romanov, long shot, saved by Hatton. Where if that went in, I would have been really concerned. Because there's no way a fully rested Lincoln Hatton should be letting something like that in. Chance there saved. Romanov up to Soderberg. Passing to Strome. And a save made there. And Semp is in and he scores! Assist to Bondarenko, a great play and lose 2-1. Semp just, wow, splits the D beautifully and a great shot. There's a reason why he's one of the best players in the league. He can do everything, and he did everything there for that team. And Odo Emil now, as they just are going to barrel down this other team. Here's Roy Buckets, trying to cut inside. You can't do that on Odo Emil. Here he goes. Emil loses the puck to Toman. Buckets skating. Buckets holds on. Buckets fires, and a save by Hatton. Semp. And after one, it's a very good game. San Diego up 2-1. They dominated the early stretch of that period, but Orlando just roaring back with a goal from Avery Semp to make it a 2-1 game. It's perfectly close, perfectly still. Orlando still in this one as we go to the second period. Face off, won by Emil. Here's Bennis. Pass to Semp. Trying, saved by Pikkinen. Semp behind the net. Backhand, off the post, he scores! Oh my goodness! Avery freaking Semp makes it 2-2. I mean, just perfect. My goodness. And 8 seconds in, it's a tie game. Here goes Kravchenko. Kravchenko trying off the post. Kravchenko pass to Toman. Save Toman again. And another stop by Hatton. Semp. Semp has 2 tonight. Can he go for 3? He will not there. Here's Krav. 2-on-1 with Buckets. Kravchenko trying. Saved. Kravchenko. Wraparound chance. Another save by Hatton. Avery Semp the other way. It's up to Bennis. Back to Semp. The give and go. Works to perfection, but can't be Pikkinen. Pretty good save. Kallio the other way. Passing to Frolov. Breakaway. He's all by himself. Off the post. Might have beat him if he didn't hit the post, but it's definitely not a goal if it hits the post. Nyman, the Blades, fires in the save. Lukanov. Nyman. Post! Pikkinen seals it off. Here's Baker. Baker. Save made. And Baker holding on. Hit by Blades. A thundering hit from the second line center. Here goes Nyman. Nyman forced outside into the corner now. They just do not want to. There, finally Baker knocks it off the stick. Here's Scaglione. Scaglione trying to cut to the middle, and that didn't work very well. Here's Tapani Nyman. 2-on-1 with Koskinen. Nyman fires, and off the pad of Niskanen. Here's Bush. Bush still has it. Trying to get the Zakara off, but it doesn't really work. And now it's Nyman. Down to like no energy. Trying a shot. Save made by Pickenen. And Pickenen will cover after the wraparound failed. We'll get a face-off. 1:02 to go in the second. Face-off. Here's Strome. Jen Strome fires, stopped by Hatton twice there. Norman, Clark, back to Clark, to buckets, oh, what a save by Hatton. McDavid, long shot, save again. Vantine at the hit on Strome. Probably blurring the lines of a board there, but a good hit nonetheless, as it's ruled legal, and a shot by Norman, saved by Pickenen and held. 37.9 to go in the second period, 2-2 the score. Face off. Bondarenko fires off the pad of Pickenen. Emil to Howard. Scores! Sergei Bondarenko is third assist of the night. Bones Howard finding the back of the net on that one. And it is 3-2 the score. Howard does have to range over to make that get that pass from Emil, but he does make the most of it with that backhand. 3-2 now. Stripes lead. But don't look away now. These Swordfish, they love their comebacks, as Krabs resets them as behind his own net. Kallio holding on to it, saved. Here's Jerry Krabs. And puck bouncing away from him, Krabs. Oh, Tolman is there and he scores! A blunder from Jerry Krabs, and Dalibor Tolman finds the net. I wonder if there was a miscommunication there as Krabs was going for it, but then ranged away from it for whatever reason. I think he thought Emil was going to take it, and Tolman just grabs it, and it is 3-2, or 3-3. 14 seconds to go in the period. Howard, oh my goodness, here he goes off the pad of Pickenen. No chance really there. Pass to the middle. Bennis trying off the tip. Save made. Howard behind the net. Pass to Emil. Oh, Pickenen, another stop. Pass to the middle. Save at the buzzer, and that is it for 2. Mikko Pickenen is playing out of his mind, man. That's the only reason that San Diego are even in this game. What an effort it has been for him, and what an effort it's been for these San Diego Swordfish. They are tied going into the third period against Orlando, a team probably a little bit better than them. And I mean, if they can get this, even get this to overtime, that's a big win for them. It'll be there. It'll be up to 20 points on the year in just 11 games. As we go to the third, 3-3 the score. Face off, won by Emil. Here's Simp. Avery Simp. Oh, what a move! McDavid steals it. Here he goes. Breakaway. McDavid scores. Josh McDavid. 4-3 now the score. The Swordfish are back ahead. Avery Simp with a brutal turnover. Tolman knocks off the stick initially, and it's Josh McDavid with a beautiful move to beat Hatton. 4-3 the score. Lincoln Hatton really struggling against this Swordfish attack. And now, oh my goodness, Tolman with a bounce and a save. Tolman, try to Kravchenko, stop. Krabs beats Clark to the puck, 3-on-1, long shot, saved. McDavid beating him to the puck, Kravchenko, 3-on-1 now the other way, Bondarenko the only man back, fires, it's Kravchenko and a save. Kravchenko, buckets, one-timer, stopped. Kravchenko still has it to Tolman, saved by Hatton and held. Man, I don't know what Coach Picard said to the Swordfish in the locker room, but my goodness, they are coming out swinging in this third period so far. As Bones Howard skates it in. Howard, outside shot, save. Howard, saved by Pickenen again. Now it's Frolov. Frolov runs right into Pasanite, and the puck bouncing right to Bones Howard. Breakaway chance, saved by Pickenen and held. I mean, my goodness, he has been a wall for this team so far. 29 saves on 32 shots. A lot of them high-quality shots, too. This defense has not exactly been up to standard so far in this one, but Pickenen has made his best out of it. Here's Frolov. Frolov with a chance. Frolov knocked off the puck. Good defense by the Stripes as the Swordfish get a line change here. Here's Nyman with a bad angle shot, and what the heck was that? San Diego probably lucky that didn't end up in their own net as Nyman skates it. Koskinen, bad angle shot, another save by Pickenen. Frolov the other way, 1:30 to go. San Diego trying to hold on to a 1-goal lead. Frolov, chance stopped. Puck bouncing right to the middle. Cameron Gibbs was ready for it. Gibbs, pass to Norman. Weak shot, saved by Pickenen. Pass up to Frolov, and he will just get it deep. More time off the clock as San Diego running out of time here. Here's Cameron Gibbs. Gibbs passing to Semp. Semp has 2 goals already tonight, and he cannot beat the rookie Igor Romanov somehow. Here's Jen Strom. And a penalty coming here. Oh my goodness. That's got to be a suspension. That's like the 7th player Orlando was injured this year. I swear there's gonna be financial action against this team. They are getting sued for Bounty Gate by the end of this season. I mean, he just cross-checked him in the arm. What are you supposed to do about that? He's been corrupted. There's Jack Blades in with a save. Fortunately, Jen Strom not the most important player for this San Diego team is Kravchenko, and whoa, Jerry Krabs. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Nobody's gonna get credit for that goal. What the hell? What? A power play goal for the San Diego Surge. Yeah, sure, all right. I don't even know what that was. Kravchenko's gonna get credit for the goal, I think. I'm just not even gonna question that. What the hell was that? That might be the worst goal I've ever seen in this game. What the hell? Avery Semp, save. And yep, that's just her on puck now. What the heck was that? We're just gonna add a goal to Vitaly Kravchenko because someone needs to get credit for that goal, and the game is not gonna give it to him. But Kravchenko was the last player to touch it, so he's gonna probably he gets the goal. Oh my god! What the? Buckets to Scaglione. Scaglione going wide, saved. Avery Semp. Avery, pass the night, saved by Pickenen again. Scaglione. Scaglione skating it through. His shot is knocked away by Hatton. Scaglione and Semp taking it the other way. And that is it! Oh my, the San Diego Swordfish. Another win against the Stripes. I think they're 2-0 against the Stripes somehow. Yeah, they are. And they have, what the fuck, 0, what? Okay, something's wrong, something happened. The stats, I'm just not gonna question it, alright. What the hell? Something is wrong with this game, but whatever. We'll fix it I know how to fix it, it's okay. 5-3 win for the San Diego Swordfish. I mean, this is the second straight outdoor game that the Stripes have lost, interestingly. Hopefully that's not a trend for them. I'm sure that's not a trend they want to continue if it is a trend. Oh wait, that's funny. It gave the goal to. Wait, how many goals did Krav have initially? Wait, I need to check something quick. Did Krav had 2 goals, right? Or initially? Or am I missing something? Let me just see. Oh, it gave it to Kravchenko in the box in the play-by-play. Okay, that makes a little more sense. All right. So the stats are right. It's just that whatever the game just did not display it right or something. I don't even know. But it gave the goal to Krav in the game, so it does work out. It just did not show for whatever reason. All right. I'm gonna mute up for the last game, unfortunately, but I gotta take care of something quick. I'll be right back.
What I do week 13 and why is it green? Oh, what the fuck? Kinda sick though. Alright,
you